Our next startup ecosystem is the diamond capital of the world. We have San from city of Antwerp that will be presenting the startup ecosystem of Antwerp in Belgium. It's the third top ranking ecosystem in Belgium and 65th in Western Europe, with over 12 spots increase compared to last year. It is also the fashion capital of Northern Europe. It is the second largest port. It has the second largest port in Europe, playing a crucial role in international trade. Antwerp is a cultural haven, one of the most bike-friendly cities in the world. Antwerp's strategic location and vibrant ecosystem makes it attractive for international startups looking for a European foothold. Startup Village in Antwerp houses several promising tech startups, scale-ups, and supports them with services and coaching. Many startups in Antwerp are geared towards sustainable solutions, reflecting the city's commitment to a greener future. The city has an enduring love for arts, producing famous artists like Peter Paul Rubens and hosting numerous art events year-round. Celebrations like Antwerp Pride, Bolix Feast, and Summer of Antwerp add to the city's vibrant community. Thank you, San. It's a pleasure to have you, and floor is yours. We can't hear you. You're on mute.
Yes, sorry, I can see it now. Thanks for the introduction, Mahmoud, and very happy to be here to present the city of Antwerp, and more in particular our startup ecosystem. Let me just check to share properly. Do you see the full screen?
Yes, we do.
Okay, perfect. So I'm here to invite you and to present the city of Antwerp, a world of opportunities. Oh. I cannot go to the next slide. Just a second. Okay. Now it works. Does the screen follow?
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, Antwerp, a small city here in Belgium, in the northern part of Belgium. It's the second largest city of Belgium, and yeah, based in the northern part of Flanders. Also from our perspective, Antwerp is a gateway to Europe. It's very strategically positioned with our port of Antwerp Bruges, second largest after Rotterdam that we just heard of, but also very good connectivity to the European mainland and hinterland. Antwerp, we call it a pocket-sized metropolis, very small and dense city with more than 500,000 inhabitants, very diverse with over 173 nationalities and more than 50,000 students and 8 higher education institutions. You have everything in walking distance from each other. So Antwerp positions itself as a dense ecosystem and an economic powerhouse of Belgium, with the majority of GDP is coming or resulting from the city of Antwerp. Most of the citizens are happy to live in Antwerp. 93% are satisfied to live here, and we also it's affordable to live in the city of Antwerp. First of all, I want to highlight the fundamentals of our economy. Antwerp is home to the largest integrated chemical cluster in Europe and the second largest in the world. nearly located next to our port. The diamond capital of the world, as Mahmoud already mentioned, a world-class port, Antwerp, Bruges, and the favorite retail and fashion destination in Belgium. We focus, based on those fundamentals, we focus on empowering innovation and promoting collaboration. And we focus our innovation strategy in 3 growth clusters. First of all, digital innovation cluster, our health cluster, and within circular economy. Of course, all of these clusters are having their foundation on the priorities that Antwerp is investing in building a better and more digital, sustainable and healthier future. So first, digital innovation cluster, we have our innovation hub, The Beacon, with which Antwerp is becoming an international reference in the field of Internet of Things and artificial intelligence. And with the Innovation Hub, The Beacon, we support new digital solutions for our ports, for cities, and for our industry. So with this cluster, we really want to build the port city of the future, which is digital. Main accelerator also on this area is Plug and Play, the US accelerator, especially for innovative solutions for the maritime industry. Then second, our health cluster. On that cluster, we are focusing particularly on pandemic preparedness and on smart health. Antwerp is home to the largest hospital network in Europe, and some top research organizations have their ground here in Antwerp. Examples are the Institute of Tropical Medicine, but also the recently established Vaccine Research Center, one of its kind in Europe, Vaccinopolis. And of course, Dundon, the startup village that Mahmoud already talked about. The third cluster is our circular cluster, on which we focus on sustainable chemistry and energy transition, with our pre-incubator Blue App and Blue Chem. They're offering state-of-the-art infrastructure labs, but also a Kickstart fund for startups within the climate tech or the energy industry to really kick off and work on their ID, from ID towards pilot presentations, towards maybe getting a complete production facility on our Blue Gate Antwerp area. On the other hand, in terms of energy transition, we're focusing heavily on hydrogen, especially the Port of Antwerp is becoming and working heavily on becoming the hydrogen center. So many initiatives are being run from that perspective. A short, quick note to begin in real life. Some startups that we want to highlight. C4, for example, is a startup that joined the Beacon and is working on autonomous shipping. So on autonomous boats that are shipping through our ports. Hillick is a second one, focused on drone transportation for the medical sector. The Port of Antwerp Bruges is also becoming the drone port of the future. A lot of drones are being used for the activities, to run more efficient activities within the port area. And CrowdScan, another startup which is located at Beacon, has created a crowd control system. Antwerp hosts a lot of international events, and with the CrowdScan, the crowd can be controlled and analyzed afterwards. Just a few notes on our ecosystem. Antwerp is still quite a young ecosystem, small but rapidly growing in these three areas, with a current ecosystem value of 3.5 billion, 155% increase in the last 5 years. And in 2022, our startups together raised more than 229 million of investment capital. We are home to more than 700 startups, more than 11,000 creative entrepreneurs found their breeding ground here in Antwerp. We're working together with 12 incubators and accelerators to support startups here. And of course, the 3 innovation hubs in the 3 innovation areas that I just described. And Antwerp is more than 100 investors providing capital for startups and founders. Most funded industries here in Antwerp contain health, enterprise software, and fintech. What do we do as a government to support startups and founders who are coming towards Antwerp to start up a business? We try to provide access. First of all, access to talent, but also access to network and access to capital. So some examples of initiatives are we support students from the start that are interested in becoming entrepreneurs with initiatives like Take of Antwerp and Sync. We support more than 1,000 student entrepreneurs in their path towards entrepreneurship. We also provide a practical guidance to start a business, but also provide soft landing packages for international founders or international investors coming to Antwerp. Antwerp itself also offers a lot of grants and financial support towards our companies that are looking to grow and innovate in the field of digital health or circular economy. So for example, the last 3 years, we supported 43 companies and invested over 3.5 million euros. And those entities together raised over 900 million of funding according to Dealroom. And then, of course, we have our networking, 3 innovation hubs and multiple accelerators and incubators that we work with. Example of accelerator that we work with is IMEC iStart, the #1 startup accelerator by UB Global, to support startups in their growth path and to provide them the ability to scale further. So yeah, I would like to invite you to come to Antwerp, your business or drive, and you can find all of the information on our website, businessinantwerp.eu. It's a very new website, only launched last week, so it's fresh from the press, let's say. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Sam. It's great to learn more about the ecosystem. There's so much than diamond and fashion that is happening. So thank you so much. And